So now let us start. We were doing origin of philosophy, and in origin of philosophy we have done Heraclitus, and Heraclitus, how actually philosophy originated. And even if those who are not finding philosophy very interesting, they should take interest, because later on many of your works will become easy when you will do your ethics, when you will do your essay. So things will become very easy. Isliye I take more elaborately like how you should be studying this philosophy. Okay, so origin of philosophy we were doing, and first in ancient Greece, people started thinking, started understanding about the mysteries of this universe. Yeah, ठीक है. देखो फर्स्ट जनरेशन ये सब अपने को चाहिए नहीं, बस एक स्टोरी लाइन अपने को चाहिए. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले इंटेलेक्चुअल क्यूरियोसिटी हैज लेड humans to understand the mysteries of universe. ठीक है, so first what will you study? That you see. Fine. So what started was the study of the physical world, and man has intellectual curiosity. If you know something and you are not satisfied, you have more questions, then you will search further. So people will search in principle, like first of all what they are seeing, but they may realizing that it is not enough, we have to go beyond it. So studying the invisible part also started. So the storyline is what? First the study of natural world started, and what everybody was trying to know, what are the constituent elements of this universe. So someone is saying air, someone said everything in this world is made up of water, fire. In India also you have a Panch Tattva theory. So who are these scholars? Thales, Anaximander. तो उनका आपको कभी नहीं आएगा. If question will come, it will always come for philosophy students, not for you. ठीक है. So among these scholars, the prominent that you should understand is Heraclitus. So what Heraclitus said? Heraclitus said that we have to understand the nature of this world. So what is the nature of this world? So he said that this world is a world of change. This world is a world of change means you will never step in the same water again. So let us understand what can be the implication of the idea of Heraclitus. ठीक है? So you understand this particular statement that this world is a world of change. Okay, so why this word? So even if like this statement is also a key to understand how should you write philosophical essays. ठीक है, तो philosophical essays का nature आपको पता है क्या होता है? Argumentative. ठीक है, you should understand arguments, and you should look into the logic. So how you start arguments? If I say some statement, how will you start arguing with me? What is the way? As an administrator, you will have to make arguments, counter arguments. Let us say you are ambassador, you are India's representative to UN. Do you think you should have that capacity to make arguments and counter arguments? Yes, fine. So that is why philosophical essays? Because they need that you should develop some qualities. So how do you start an argument? I say the name of the country should be Bharat. So how will you start this argument? No, questioning is not argument. Counter argument. Okay, you have to give me a counter argument. Why no, why it is not correct. Okay, so you have to develop argumentative powers. Okay, so how philosophy, suppose this is a statement, word is a word of change. Ask any or give me any counter statement or ask any question why this, मतलब how you should develop. जब आप, this word is a word of change, if this statement is given, what else is coming to your mind? What ideas are coming to your mind? Change is inevitable. What else? Nothing is permanent. Okay, so there is a change, or you understand that nothing is permanent, but you understood there is a continuity also. Who understood this? Why you found that continuity is also there?
But we can see in our society, not only change is there, but still
In your society you see continuity is also there. So in this word there is a word of change and continuity. ठीक है, आपको लगता है कि चेंज भी है और कंटिन्यूटी भी है, फाइन. या इस सेंटेंस से भी हम continuity का, we can derive the idea of continuity because you can understand change only if you have idea of continuity. What is changing? So permanence, the moment you think about change, don't you think that the idea of continuity comes to your mind? Now I tell you to think about night. What comes to your mind first? नाइट ही आ रही है, डे भी तो आ रहा है, डे ही केवल आ रहा है. डॉन, डस्क, ट्वाइलाइट, ये सब नहीं आ रहा है. तो यानी कि तुम लोगों को थोड़ा ज्यादा सोचना स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. नाइट कुछ लोगों को तो नाइट का नाइट ही आया. हाँ, भले लोगों को थोड़ा नाइट के साथ डे भी आ गया, लेकिन some people will start thinking about various other phases too. Okay, so this is how you should think. There can be n points inside something. There can be infinite truths inside something. ठीक है, तो केवल बाइनरी टर्म्स में नहीं सोचना है, और एटलीस्ट कम से कम थिंक एटलीस्ट इन बाइनरी टर्म्स. फाइन, इट्स नॉट दैट you take the statement for granted that this word is a word of change, मतलब change, और change पकड़ के ही लिखते गए. ठीक है, तो there is a continuity and there is a change both. So the moment, if I will see this word is a word of change, What other probable question can come to your mind? और क्या दिमाग में आ रहा है? Yes, तो एक तो है whatever sentence is told to you, don't limit your focus only to that. First and foremost thing is you need to develop a critical thinking, counter argumentation, कुछ और सोचो, ठीक है? तो क्या when I think this word is a word of change, will I not ask this question, is there any word which is not changing? ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं आया आपके दिमाग में? Is it a relevant question? If they are saying this word is a word of change, the question in your mind could also have been, is there any other word? And is there any word which is not a word of change? ठीक है? तो जैसे this word, ये word, तो दूसरा भी तो कोई word हो सकता है. So you need to imagine this word is a word of change. So is there any other word which is different from this word? Ask this question. Okay? So in philosophy, we will, how philosophy develops. If someone asks a question, you bring another question, I said. ठीक है? So this word is a word of change. So your question should have been, does this mean there is no other word, or is there any word which is not changing? So what happens is you all tend to go with the flow of the statement and start explaining and justifying. You need to develop a quality to counter argument. कुछ और सोचना पड़ता है, क्योंकि फिलोसॉफिकल ऐसे भी कैसे होते हैं? एब्स्ट्रैक्ट. You have to think something beyond. It's an abstract thing. So anyway, now when I say this word is a word of change, which this word I can see, and I can see that this is changing. So now philosophical essay or philosophy also requires some imaginative thinking. So even if you don't know, you imagine, you raise this question, whether there is any word which does not change. Fine. Have you seen any word which has not changed? Have you seen that? Where? Be original thinker. Mostly फिजिकल वर्ड तो डेली चेंज हो रहा है, पूरा एनवायरनमेंट चेंज हो गया, माइनस 2 डिग्री से ऊपर चला गया. अरे माय सिंपल क्वेश्चन इज, यू हैव सीन द वर्ड ऑफ चेंज? देखा? दोस्त देखे बदलते? हाँ, वर्ड ऑफ चेंज तो आपने देखा, एक्सपीरियंस किया. वर्ड ऑफ परमानेंस हैव यू सीन? नहीं देखा ना, ठीक है, बट यू कैन थिंक अबाउट द वर्ड ऑफ परमानेंस. सोच सकते हैं कि हो सकता है, तो दिख नहीं रहा है, हो सकता है. तो हमको व्हाट कैन वी सी? व्हाट इज मैटर? व्हाट कैन वी नॉट सी? which is not matter? What is idea? What is idea? अरे which is not matter, अभी तो बताया, you can see matter. ठीक है, So what you can see is what? Matter. What you cannot see is idea. ठीक है? But what you don't see, can you say that it does not exist? No, because there is no limit to knowledge or reality, but there can be limit to your knowledge. आपने कहां तक देखा? इसी सेंटेंस में यू मे सी दिस मच, आई मे सी दिस मच, आई मे गो, और भी डीप हम जा सकते हैं ना उल्टा. एंड who is intelligent person? Who is able to see which others can't see? ठीक है, जो बाकी ना देख पाए वो अगर तुमने देख लिया, ठीक है, जैसे गांधी ने देख लिया कि भाई अंग्रेजों को जाते देख लिया, बाकी लोग सोच नहीं पा रहे थे, ठीक है. तो in who is an intelligent person who can see which others cannot, that makes you intellectual, that makes you a philosopher. You write something, people will read your article. क्यों? So normally in philosophy, what you read, what is written or what is not written, what is not written. So even in philosophical essay, what quality you have to develop to see what is not written. तभी तो आप मैन ऑफ आइडियाज होंगे, तभी तो यू विल बी अ फिलोसोफर. अगर इसी को पकड़ा और इसी को एक्सप्लेन किया तो व्हाट मैन ऑफ आइडिया यू आर. ओके, सो एक्चुअली philosophy begins with this particular statement. That is why this statement is very very important. ठीक है, तो philosophy is knowing the truth, and he says that this word is a word of change. By this statement, it leads to some development of some conceptual frameworks. हमारे दिमाग में कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट आ जाता है. यू नो व्हाट इज कंसेप्चुअल फ्रेमवर्क? नहीं पता? कभी ये वर्ड यूज किया लाइफ में? concept, have you ever used the word concept in your life? Can you define it? What for what you have used it? हाँ, देखना भाई, किसी को कॉन्फिडेंट हो तो बताओ तुमने लाइफ में जिसने कॉन्सेप्ट यूज किया हो और कंसेप्ट पढ़ा हो. someone who has ever used the concept. You have. But what is that concept? Where is that concept? Huh? Concept help you in explanation. You explain something. Suppose this is a sun and concept is explaining something, some phenomena. Means concept is deeper. Whose knowledge, which knowledge is more important? Which you see or which you understand? यानी ये डीपर नॉलेज है. आप कंसेप्ट में जाते हैं. कंसेप्ट हेल्प्स यू टू अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग्स. कैन यू मेक अ conceptual framework of democracy? What is a concept of democracy? Empowerment of people. ये concept है. Concept, what is the place where concept is there? Concept resides where? कहाँ पे होता है concept? कहाँ होता है? Mind में. ठीक है, concept exist in your mind and you see the things on the basis of concept, and because you have a concept in your mind, that's why you can tell that this is right, this is wrong. How much democratic India is, to understand this. If I say India is democracy, How will you understand that India is democracy? You should have concept of democracy. So what comes inside the concept of democracy? Maybe elections, maybe independence of judiciary, fundamental rights. These are concepts. And then you will analyze this. So where concept exists in our mind, can we see the concept? No, but we can understand the concept. Yes, concept होता है, दिमाग में होता है और हम उसको समझ सकते हैं, बट हम उसे देख नहीं सकते. ठीक है, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you need to develop capacity of concept building. You should develop the concept of something. Why theory is taught to you? So that you develop the concept. Theory of international relations, political theory. This will develop concept. When you have a concept, you can understand foreign policy, you can understand domestic policy. Without concept, can you understand the politics? No. Fine. So concept building takes time, but concept exists. You do not see, but it may exist. So in short, we can say that something which we do not see may also be real. ठीक है, and something which we do not know does not mean that it does not exist. ठीक है, and you have to go beyond what you can see and make a conceptual framework of something which you can't see. Now in this thing, when I say this word is a word of change, so from this word we can understand the concept of change. Okay. This word is a word of change. तो ये concept of this word है. This word is a word of change. So we can also have a concept which we cannot see, that there can be a word which is not changing. ठीक है, so there can be a word which is not changing. So for that we have developed two concepts, and concepts are expressed in terminologies. So we have developed two terminologies. We can understand the word into two categories. What are these two categories? First is word of nomina. ठीक है, और एक सेकंड है वर्ड ऑफ फिनोमिना. In which word we live? फिनोमिना. फिनोमिना का मतलब हुआ घटना. एक मैगजीन सुनी थी, घटना चक्र है, घटना. ठीक है, तो इस दुनिया में क्या होता है? घटनाएं घटती हैं. ठीक है, घटना इज चेंज. ठीक है, और एक देयर इज अ वर्ड which is permanent, where no ghatna happens, no change, no events. Ghatna is what? It is a word of events. Events happens, events end. And this is the word which is permanent, where events do not happen. To ghatna, accident, event, something surprising happens, something unpredictable. Is this world unpredictable? Yes. बट इन द वर्ड ऑफ नॉमिना, चूंकि प्रिडिक्टेबल वर्ड है, तो वी आर मेकिंग अ कॉन्सेप्ट विच इज नॉट प्रिडिक्टेबल, अ कॉन्सेप्ट विच इज नॉट चेंजिंग, ठीक है, on that basis we have made the concept of nomina. Now for simple understanding of us, we can call it as the word of God, and phenomena is a word of humans. So word of God is a word of permanence, but we have never seen that word. So this word is a word of idea. ये आइडिया में है और ये हमारे साथ वी लिव, दिस वर्ड इज अ वर्ड ऑफ आवर लिव्ड एक्सपीरियंस, वी आर एक्सपीरियंसिंग दिस वर्ड. तो भगवान के यहाँ कुछ घटता है, भगवान की उम्र घटती, अपनी घटती जाती, ठीक है. तो भगवान आज बर्थडे है, वैसे पता नहीं भगवान बनाते हैं कि नहीं, हम लोग यहाँ पे बनाते हैं, ठीक है. तो birthday of God. So here we are celebrating certain events, we are mourning certain events. Fine. God doesn't celebrate, mourn. God is God. God is still. Fine. God doesn't show any passions, emotions. You show. ठीक है. तो दो वर्ड है. This word we will describe. We will use one word that is a word of phenomena. And this word is a word of nomina. कुछ आया समझ में? तो आज से हम लोग बोलेंगे this word is a word of change, means this is a word of phenomena. Fine. तो phenomena, event हुआ, some event happened. Suppose September 11, 2001, event happened. If some event happened, what do you want to, what is your first initial reflex? कोई event बताया गया, September 11, 2001 incident happened. What is after this sentence? What comes to your mind? कहाँ हुआ, कब हुआ, ठीक है. तो word of phenomena means the word of time and space. Fine. So in this word we have to understand when and where what happened. तो word of phenomena का characteristic क्या है? Word of time and space. Everything is in time and space. Fine. So there was a time when you were in school. School time and school space was different. Now you are in this word, word of time and space. Everything you need to talk about with reference to time and space. And what is a characteristic of a time? Changes. ठीक है. तो टाइम चेंज होता है, यानी समय समय की बात है. अच्छा समय, बुरा समय, ठीक है. बुरा समय होता है तो अच्छा समय आता है कि नहीं? Because this word is a word of change, word of phenomena, word of time and space. Everything is changing. ठीक है. And when Heraclitus gave this statement, the other philosopher Parmenides, he came with the other idea. If there is a word of change, then there is something permanent. Okay. So the idea of, after the idea of phenomena came, the idea of nomina comes. ठीक है. तो it is always said that after night day comes, you can't stop it. ठीक है. So if winter is there, can spring be far behind? No. Fine. So this word is a word of change. So many literary works, so many philosophical works are there on this very philosophical idea. कभी भी whenever you start your preparation of philosophical essays, go deeper and understand how people have understood, expressed this particular idea. ठीक है? Yes. By phenomena. जो whatever comes to your mind and appears logical as a concept. You can develop concept of anything. You can develop a concept of robots. You can develop concept of anything.
Which
You can
come first?
What?
Which come first, concept or phenomena?
Which come first? Again, you can't decide. Sometimes concept come which you don't see. Sometimes you see and then concept come. You can't decide that. कभी कभी दिमाग में ऐसे ही हवाई किले होते हैं, ठीक है, तो जरूरी थोड़ी है, तो ऐसे anything can come first. You can never decide egg came first or hen came first. This is a difficult question.